So today we are looking at the Blue Eyes White Destiny structure deck. It's a bit of a structure deck review. It's got the Maiden of White and the new Blue Eyes stuff in it. I'd say newish. This was picked up at an Asda. This was a Christmas gift to me from my sister. Sorry, birthday gift, rather. Look, my birthday and Christmas are close together, so my brain gets confused, okay? Anyway, yes. Prepare thyself for the next chapter of Blue Eyes White Dragon strategy. You have everything. You have a ritual, you have a fusion, you have an XYZ, you have a link, we have a synchro. Bruh, what doesn't this extra deck have? To be fair, this is pretty good because you actually do get more than 3 cards in the extra deck. And you get a bunch of stuff. So, we won't look at the list because we don't want to spoil ourselves. Let's have a peepers. For whatever reason, I could not for the life of me get this thing out of the box. So, we have this Indigo Eyes Silver Dragon. So I guess we're starting with the extra. Can't turn around as a normal monster. It's a 4K beta, by the way. That's kind of pushing it for a rank 8, because rank 8s are actually surprisingly easy to make. This is the first 4000 rank 8, maybe? Can only use the following effects once per turn. If it's XYZ, someone you can negate if it's all cards your opponent controls. Nice. Attachment material. Oh! So it is kind of like basically a better version of Azure Eyes, which I guess is the kind of the point, but it's the XE's version. Also, it gives it 1000 attack, which is kind of crazy. Also doesn't put it in defense, which is interesting. There is the Babby with Eyes of Blue, which is a 1 material link, which is very interesting. Can't special except dragons, and each just searches the Mausoleum White, nice. You contribute it, special summon the Blue Eyes, if you do. You're summoned. Okay, interesting. So I guess this is very specific to Blue Eyes, except for the summoning conditions, but I guess you could use it to link climb, sort of, maybe, in the right engine. We got that Maiden of White, who is in fact not Maiden with Eyes of Blue, which is interesting. So she searches, I guess she does the special. Yeah, she's basically Maiden with Eyes of Blue, but better, because she can also summon tuners, as well as just Blue Eyes, which is interesting. And she also searches True Light. Wishes. Discard a card out of tuner. Okay. So it puts tuners in the bin and adds any Blue Eyes spell, which is pretty good. You can banish it. Equip? What? Okay, that's one way of putting regular ultimate in the bin, I guess. And then there's Blue Eyes Spirit, which is the Omni Negate, effectively. When a card or effect is activated on the field, you can negate it, and if you do, this card gains 1000 attack in the turn. If this card is destroyed, or said, battle by a card effect, you special summon a Light Dragon, except itself. So it floats, and it is an Omni, which, yeah, I guess Blue Eyes did actually need. Neo Kaiser Seahorse, which is like Kaiser Seahorse, except it's specifically Blue Eyes, which is also weird. Special summons come in hand if you target blur, increase or increase. Oh, so it actually kind of like level modulates. That's interesting. It could also send things to the bin, except itself. That's pretty interesting. Also, it's a dragon. I don't think the original Kaiser Seahorse was a dragon. Right? Roar of the Blue-Eyed Dragon. Go find a Blue Eyes. Put in defense. Oh, it can also special it from Banish, which is quite interesting. But if you control a Blue Eyes White Dragon, measure summon from Blue Eyes White Dragon with a sweat. Okay. Oh, any Blue Eyes as well. That's fine. If you have a Blue Eyes White Dragon in play, you just anything. Also, Dragon locks you. It's also a fusion spell because, yeah, we need more fusion spells, clearly. And then this is also there's quite a few new cards actually, to be fair. And quite a few of these. I don't know if they're all new to this structure deck, but like, they're kind of crazy. Oh, it just blows things up. That's nice. I mean, it's a trap, so. Oh, it can also ritual summon things. Okay. And then we have Blue Eyes. It's different arts. That's cute. Blue Eyes, Blue Eyes, and Blue Eyes. None of them are shiny, but Blue Eyes. We have Alternative, which is like Blue Eyes but not Blue Eyes. Jet, which is like Blue Eyes but blows things up. Abyss, which is like Blue Eyes but terrible. Dragon Spirit of White, which is like Blue Eyes but blows things up. Chaos Max, which is like Blue Eyes but kills your opponent if they dare use the defense position. Chaos, which is like Chaos Max but not as good. The Whitestone of Legend, which is kind of terrible these days. Whitestone of Ancient, which is basically the Whitestone of Legend, but better. Sage. Multiples. Master, yeah. Dictator of Dissonance. Nibiru, an actual hand trap, which is actually good. Ash Blossom, wow, seeing this in common is kind of weird, but Big Forehead Bastard! It's about time Deck started printing Big Forehead Bastard in them. Bruh. Why spend 10 quid on one bastard when you can get multiple bastards in one? I don't know if people still play Veil that much, but you know, it's fine. Some fusioning stuff, which is important. I don't know why people are still running the Awakening Dragon. I guess it's technically better than Summoner's Art, but I hate discarding things, so I prefer Summoner's Art. Mausoleum, obviously. There's only one copy, but like it gets searched, I guess. Burst Stream, White. I think they're just playing this because it's funny, to be honest. I guess it is Raigeki, but like, just put Raigeki in here, to be honest. Just put in Raigeki instead. You put in Ash Blossom, where's the Raigeki? Couple of trade-ins. I don't know if people are still running trade-in either, to be honest, because, like, bleh. Cold Buy, which is very important. True Light, which does this thing for searching blue eyes. We've seen this before. Ultimate Creature Destruction, I think I had a pity version of that. Destined Rifles, what the... it's interesting. Imperm, hey, another good card is good. And then Ultimate, because you could attach it to things, and I guess... Neo, Blue Eyes, Ultimate... Twin Boost, Tyrant, which is the funny one. Is that the one that uses a trap? No, that's the one that's immune to traps. And then Blue Spirit Dragon, which I think also does a negate. Yeah, it's also a negate. And Azurai's Silver. And we also got a pretty shiny version of Maiden White. I guess maybe there's a random chance of getting a good thing from this. I don't know if it's always Maiden. Like, the deck list only specifies one copy, so I guess you get like a random secret rare version or something, which is weird. So neat. We have an extra Maiden, which is nice. Which is probably one of the better things to get, I would bet and would imagine. Wow, that was interesting. So out of reviewing this, it's definitely not the strongest deck out there, but it is nice that Blue Eyes got some new tools. And it is nice to get things like this in an easy-to-get format. I don't know, I think I have to dock points for things like Melody and Trading. I feel like they're just better options than those cards these days, you know? Are we still doing the old Dragoon strat of just trading in big boys? Considering as well, I mean, I guess there's a few big boys, but like, and you do kind of get fucked if you brick on them, but... I don't know, I just feel like there's better things you can do with... There's better things, surely, like, even better for more fusions. Should come with 2 Ash, really. If we're going with multiples of things, should have 2 Ash, 1 of Veiler. And there should be a Raigeki instead of a literally worse Raigeki. Like, bleh. Nibiru is nice. I would have preferred Droll, but it is what it is. I guess... Yeah, I feel like Nibiru is easy to get a hold of than Droll, so I feel like a Droll would have been nice. But it is what it is. Also, I forgot there's also that thing, which is a funny link to do things with. It's a Dragon combo piece, so it's nice to have. Again, would have been nice to have another copy of it, maybe. I don't know how many you run of it, but... For a structure deck, I guess it makes sense you don't fill the extra deck, but it would, you know... Would be nice if it was a bit more full. Maybe add a few more generic stuff to the pile. I don't know. Some of the rocket stuff, maybe. I think the rocket stuff cares about dragons, so you could run some of the rocket... Put some of the rocket stuff in here. Or... I don't know, some other Blue Eyes related things. Surely there's other Blue Eyes extra deck things that could have gone in here. Yeah, but... As a toolbox, a starting point to pick up things, or to get things like Ash and some good generics. Deece. As a deck... I don't know. It's funny that you get 3 Blue Eyes, even though, being reasonable to make this deck good, you'd need like 2 or 3 copies of the deck anyway. Still. So that's fun. But I guess I'll see you guys in the next video. Let me know in the comments below what you think of this deck, this structure deck, and all the cards within it. And I'll see you guys next time. Stay goosed.